my dear Scorpio. This is a love bonus reading for Libra season, 23rd of September to October 22nd, 2019, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And it's a thank you reading, since your reading is the 8th most appreciated reading of the September general reading. So thank you to all Scorpio and Scorpio loved ones that gave gratitude for the readings by watching the videos and the ads, liking the video, and dedicating themselves to love and spiritual growth. This will be a love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it can as well be the person or the situation you're dealing with. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. It will be different for every viewer. It can also be romantic partner, friendship, or whatever. You will recognize the person, see an image of the person in your head, and then you know who's who. And if you're getting really irritated by something I say, it's probably about you. Okay, so if you take offense, it's probably something that you need to look at. It's probably like something you have blocked out, and it's okay, you know, it's okay for us to make mistakes and to be bad people in the way that we value things. Because we learn from this. That's why we're here. We're here to learn and to do better and to, you know, feel ashamed and to make it better. But if we don't see what we are doing wrong, we can't do anything about it. So if we see it, if we get pissed off by it, try to work with it. Okay. So I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis, and I'm starting to shuffling your cards. So it's 8s here, 8. That's how to do the Lionsgate and the eclipse season that we had a couple of years ago. It was very intense and it shows that you have been really working on yourself. You have really done the things I just told you. You have looked at your issues and worked with them in a very splendid way, in a very grown-up way. So it's very mature of you. Beautiful. So I called the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Hangman together with the 8 of coins in reverse. So I think the Hangman has come for almost every sign up till now. Maybe every sign up till now. So it's something in the air. Okay, it's something going on with in the universe with the planets and how they are affecting us. And it's about sacrifice. We are sacrificing the things that doesn't work to be able to focus on what actually do work. So it might be giving up on a very long marriage, or giving up on that job we wanted so much, we dreamt about it, but when we had it, it wasn't really, you know, that much. So to give old things up is to make room for new things, and to, you know, give up old mistakes and try something new. It's not really giving up, it's aiming for something better. Okay. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have the King of Swords together with the 8 of Pentacles. So I'm impressed by you, Scorpio, because you're really sharp. You're really looking at the situation. You're accessing this work that you have been doing here. So with, I don't think you're excessively judging. It's more like you're really looking. You're really like scientifically looking. Okay, so I did this the last time. This was the outcome. Now I'll try something different. So it's very smart. It's very adult, and it's very mature. Okay, and responsible. So I like this. Good. Okay. And you're also not being like a pushover in any way. Like you're not taking responsibility for things that's not yours. So people are, you know, they get upset with the same cards coming again and again. These are significators for me. They tell you your story up till now. So I know what I deal with. And you can see it's almost every other card. So it's natural that they come the same cards, because these are in the bottom and they are going to continue being in the bottom. It's first when I start to doing this, you know, call the 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether. Okay, so you have a secret, or something is secretive here. Some pain you have gone through that you don't want to admit even to yourself, that you are pain-stricken by this. That's because you're so strong, and you have realized that being strong is better than to act like a victim. It's already done. So, but I want you to have love in your life and creative success and be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So you realize that there's no use in being a victim, but we also need to be able to see when things hurts. It's not so you can, you know, go into victimhood and be a martyr and lie around being depressed. It's so you can know what's hurting. So this is also something you need to be aware of when you're blocking out hurt and trying to be super strong and a superhero for yourself because you don't want to feel bad. So be strong enough to also be able to feel bad so you can have all the information that you need about any kind of situation. Okay, so I'll just tune in for a few seconds here. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and it's the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, she sees everything with her emotion, and we have a little bit of revolution there as well. So it might be that you're dealing with another Scorpio or Pisces or Cancer. I saw this, the revolution card there is the Wheel of Fortune in reversed in the Pisces reading that I just did, but it might be something affecting the water signs as well. So it just emphasized that it's important for you from now on to also look at your feelings. You might have been very responsible, logic, grown-up, mature, adult, okay? And you have seen, okay, this needs to be done. And you might have put your emotions a little bit on the shelf, but they are also important. So that's what you need to take down from the shelf now and look into. Just what I just told you with this, that don't avoid. If something feels bad, go right ahead towards it and investigate it. You can do Byron Katie's The Work if it's about another person, or you can do the Sedona method if it's about something you feel. Like I feel upset going to work this day. So you can first investigate it. What's up with that? What kind of feeling is it? And then you can see if you can let it go. Would I want to could I let go of this feeling of see what's up with your work then? Could I let go of this feeling that I don't want to go to work today? I keep it simple because it's general. And would I want to let go of this feeling? And when would I let go of this feeling? And preferably the answer should be yes, yes, and now. So yes, I want to let go of this feeling, and I can let go of this feeling, and I can do it now. And we need to say it again and again until we persuade ourselves to let go and accept and, you know, go with the flow. This is the old bottom of the deck, and it's a Seven of Swords, where you a little bit lied to yourself because you didn't want to be shown as a victim or like a naive, blue-eyed, easily fooled person. So if someone went up and, you know, told you, I don't like you, you say, to H with you, I don't care, because you didn't want to show vulnerability. But now you need to accept the vulnerability too. So that's like more advanced class for you, Scorpio. Okay, so this is what's on your conscious mind about them. This is the situation itself. This is what's on their conscious mind about you. Your feelings for them. The common energies, like the connection between you two. This is their feelings towards you. This is your behavior and attitudes towards them. And this is outcome. And this is their behaviors and attitudes towards you. So the first card here is what's on your conscious mind about them. And it's like you can't cooperate with them. They are going against everything that you believe in, or they are like not cooperating with you, or being stubborn, or, you know, just trying to be not cooperative. So it can be a person that you have had a fallout with, and now they refuse to, you know, work it out with you. So that can be a thing, but you still feel drawn to them, and that might irritate you. Like, why do I still have feelings for this person, or why did I still bother about this person? I should not care about them because they don't want to cooperate. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to better themselves, and you are all about better yourself. You want to transform and better yourself and make, you know, become happier and happier and happier. And you don't understand when when people doesn't want to do the same. And it's also something else that I'm grasping at here. It feels like you feel unloved. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling there. You feel unloved, and you don't want to make it about you, because you don't want to, you know, stamp on your own self value. So you want to keep up your self value, because that makes you feel good too. But you have like a little bit dread here that they don't like you or they don't love you. That's why they are not cooperating. That's why they are not applying themselves. So this is what's on their conscious mind about you. And we have an 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is blocked communication. So you're right, and it's an 8. And they are not trying to apply themselves. They're not trying to solve it. So it's a little bit a mirror, because you knew with the cards what I saw, where you were, every time you are in this situation, you want to act like you don't care. And here they are a perfect example of acting like they don't care. So this is also a mirror that maybe you need to show more that you care. Because when people show each other, I don't care, well, I don't care either, so then no one can be genuine, and no one can have empathy for the other person. You become enemies instead, and that person is so cold and they don't care about anything, and I'm going to be cold and I'm not going to care about anything. But if you say, I'm sorry you feel like that, it really hurts me, I wish you could have a little bit more empathy in this situation, but I can't ask that out of you, and I understand. If you say no, you say no, but it's sad because I love you. That would maybe be more authentic. So this is the situation itself, and it's a 9 of Pentacles. So with the 9 of Pentacles, we're really trying to, you know, clean out our inner space, be able to take care of ourselves, even if other people don't. So this is what I've said, what I saw with you when we started to shuffle the cards, that this is what you have been working on, being able to be autonomous and individual, not so easily affected by others, not pushed. Like if someone wants you to go and set fire to a house, you are grown up enough and, you know, strong enough and individual enough to say, no, I'm going to report you. You're not going to burn down a house, and you take them by the neck and go to the police station. Or when someone bullies someone else, you go in between. So that's what's being an individual, and being able to be sure and strong in yourself, like being able to feel comfort in your own body, feeling comfort in your own skin, being able to be totally alone and still love yourself, even if no one else wants to play with you. You still love yourself, because you know you're great, you know that what you have to offer, you're a high value person. So this is really like a person building on self-love, and I think both people here in this equation is trying the same thing. But since you are kind of trying to show this attitude of I don't care to each other, it becomes a distance between you. And this is, I can see the common energies maybe first. And we have an Ace of Cups in reverse. So it's like throwing out the love on the street. Like, it's worthless. I never loved you anyway. So we're just trying to save ourselves and save our tranquility. We want to feel like, well, it doesn't matter that I lost this person because they weren't valuable to me anyway. They never loved me. So why should I spend another minute on loving them? So it's over. And you don't allow yourself to feel what you feel. You just close yourself off. So it's fine. You know, this is a state which we are in development. And when we come past this state, we become like Buddha. So we're both strong and have self-respect and inner peace. But we can also admit to everything we feel without, you know, trying to hide something because the other person shouldn't think that I still love them or whatever. So this is your feelings for them, and we have a 4 of Cups in the reversed. Yeah, so it's kind of what I just said. You don't want to love them, and you don't want to be interested in them. And if they would come and offer you anything, you don't want to take it. So it's like you're trying to alienate yourself, both from yourself and from this other person, and also what the divine offers of teaching it in this situation. You're just blinding yourself because you don't want to hurt. You don't want to feel hurt. So Ace of Cups is in the reversed here with the cloud in both these. So it's like a divine offer that both of you in this equation seems to you know, turn down. Yes. So I understand. If a person, it seems like they are such a hard ass and they don't care about you, of course you don't want to act like you don't care about them. But it seems like in this situation you can gain more by being more open and loving. That would be even more grand of you. That would be even more responsible of you. That would be even more mature of you. If you could, even if they are like this, it's just a mirror of something inside of you that's, you know, clinched like this and don't want to admit to love because you have an ego. Everyone has an ego. Ego is necessary. Not a case it's a protection for your body, plainly speaking. The ego is a protection of your body, but sometimes the protection of the body and, you know, material goods gets a little bit too much, and the soul maybe has, you know, room, I don't know, somewhere behind his ear, maybe there's a little part of the soul, like dipping the toes. I can't be in this human because they are so dense energy, so I can't direct my own body and give it the correct feelings and feedback, because I can't be in this dense energy. So the soul can't reach into this person. So they are only like a body going around with an ego. They still have a soul, but yeah, it's maybe floating above there, like the penny. So it's have a hard time. Even though this person has a crown, they have insight because their heart is closed and their ego has taken over. The soul can't come down. But if you can, this is a 4-2, so you're kind of being a little bit in the same situation, even though you might feel a little bit victimized by this person and you don't want to, so you alienate yourself from this person. But the more ego you have, the less room for your soul. So there needs to be a little bit of ego, but a lot of room for the soul. And this seems to be what you have been working on, to put a lot of room for your soul. But in this equation here, you can actually take a big a leap by, you know, forgiving this person doesn't mean that you forget what they did or you let them do this towards you again. And you can still, you know, tell them what they did wrong, but you can also be truthful with what you really, really feel, whatever that is. Underneath anger is probably a lot of disappointment. And under disappointment, it's a lot of hopes and dreams of what you wanted with this person. So a little bit more authenticity when it comes to the emotions. You have been able to, you know, respect yourself and love yourself and identify that this person is not giving you enough love. So that's good. As far as that goes, that's good. But you also at least admit to yourself how you're feeling. You don't have to admit it to this person, particularly since they're not speaking to you. Your behaviors and attitude towards them. But if it comes up, you know, you can say what's the truth. The truth is, you don't have to feel embarrassed. You can say, well, I still love you, but I have identified that you have a hard time giving love, and I want to keep my self-respect, so that's why I'm walking away. And you have your behaviors and attitudes. There's a chance in this. Like, there's a chance here to make a big leap of, you know, forward movement when it comes to your personal development, regardless of this relationship. And you don't want to take it because you want to act cool. So you need to look at that, because you have a possibility here to grow. And that would be good for you. It's not, you know, this is like, you know, taking poison, like being angry at this other person and hoping that the other person will die. So it's not going to happen. And this is, yes, it was like this. Their behaviors and attitudes towards you, like closing you out, acting like they are so rich in their castle, they don't need you, they don't need anything from you. I think it's like a caricature, if you know what, if I can explain it to you, because I probably didn't pronounce that particularly well. So it's something that's enlarged into being like, it becomes hilarious, or like it's comic because so this is like a comedian here, because this person is shouting you out in such a strong fashion, and like it's a childish energy. I'm almost wants to giggle, and it's not because I want to be rude towards this person, but because it's a heavenly joke on you. Okay, so they're making this person or this group of people to such stone faces and such, you know, they really don't let you in. They don't speak to you. They close their heart. They close their gate. So it's like a cosmic joke, because the divine really enlarged this, make it really big, so you will see what's going on here, or that you will feel the correct feeling that you need to feel, that you have avoided of acknowledging, or you need to act with this as, well, it doesn't still have to matter to you. It's sad that this person act like this towards you, but it says nothing about you. But since you are letting this person affect you so much that you alter who you really are and make you non-authentic, that is what's interesting. Sorry. So it was just reminding me of my morning yoga, or pre-lunch yoga. I don't know what that time means. It says in English. In Swedish it's förmiddag, and I presume it's not the same in English. We have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and supper, but I don't know what's in between breakfast and lunch. Brunch maybe. So, joke. Okay, so this is the outcome for this situation. It seems a little bit stale, so we'll see where it goes. And we have a King of Wands in reversed. So, King of Wands in the reversed, I feel this is you. You're actually turning towards this person, but being a little bit spiteful, okay? King of Wands, it's like a situation where you don't really, you're not really being authentic, okay? You're not really, you could do better than this. You could be better than this. But if you need to be angry at them for a while, that's fine. But just know that your lesson still waits for you. And the lesson will be that you don't have to be pissed off if you really are sad. Okay, it's okay to be sad instead. It's not like you have lost anything because of it. It's just you admitting to what's real. And it feels like you are still interested in this person and you still want something out of them, but you're very disappointed of how they have been treating you, and rightfully so, but they are treating you like this. It's like enlarged, like really stupid behavior. So you will not be able to avoid feeling like you do, okay? So try to feel what you're feeling and try to be a little bit more authentic. You're so close to the Buddha version of you, so why stop now, okay? So I will take some cards for what's the heart of the matters here. And it became a little bit much, but I will take 3 of them. So this is your situation, and we have a tingling here in your third eye and the butterflies. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So again, be authentically you. You have the chance here to transform and to be even more enlightened than what you have been before. So this is a beautiful situation or occasion for you to be able to be true to yourself and thereby transforming. So this is the energy of this relationship. Give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So, and it's this with the tree. So I think you have some past underneath the bridge going on. There has been like you have met this person before, been with this person before. So that might be why the feelings of anger and love and all these kind of things is a little bit enlarged. Even if the situation might not be, it can be just, you know, a person that you met casually that's not really, you know, that important for you. But it still affects you this much. So I think this situation is very important in some way. And if you would be able to be open to these Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles, it's like your feminine side needs more room, like to be able to show unconditional love and all these kind of things. So the next card here, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So it's kind of the advice I gave to you. and it seems to be the same advice for them. So you're very much alike in some way, and you're mirroring each other, even though I can admit that this other person seems very stubborn, and more so than you, but you both have 4s here. So 4 is the Emperor. It's like a person wants to protect their courtyard, okay, or their empire. But both of you have similar patterns, and that's why the reason you are acting like this. And if you, you know, solve it, maybe you can help them solving it too by, you know, doing things in another way, in a new way, in a way that's not the way you did things before, okay? So I hope this helped. I'm sorry for the contrast here. Maybe I'm trying to move out of the way a little bit. So I'm so grateful for all of the love, Scorpio. Thank you so much. And I want to welcome you back to my general reading that I will perform in the middle of September. So until then, take really good care and bye-bye.